Every single Wednesday, I walk into my comic book shop with a budget. And every single Wednesday, that budget get tested. So today, I'm breaking down how I decide what comics I actually buy each week, how much I usually budget for New Comic Book Day, and where I usually mess up. And I need y'all in the comments because I know I'm not the only one fighting impulse buys. If you're new here, what's up? I'm Willie B. I collect comics, I read them, and I definitely spend more than I should sometimes. New Comic Book Day can get expensive fast. Between pull lists, variants, random covers that just look too good, it all adds up. So let's talk real numbers, real decision making. Let's break it down. Kicking it off with my weekly budget. On average, I try to keep my weekly between $25 to $40 for New Comic Book Day. That usually covers my pull list. In theory, some weeks is light, like maybe the previous week I had a couple of titles. This week's probably a little light as well, but then some weeks Marvel, DC, hell, Image, mainly DC and Image, drop something crazy, and my wallet definitely feels for it. The key for me is having a number in my head before I even walk in. But the real key is separating my pull list from the impulse buys. My pull list is non-negotiable. If it's on my pull list, I'm grabbing it. Where things go wrong is the impulse buys. A cover catches your eye. Someone at the counter just yells out, "Yo, have you read this?" Someone on Twitter talking, "Hey, you should check this out. Hey, you check this out. This is gonna be the new number one. This is the next top hit." Blah 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 blah. Granted, if it's somebody that you know, you could trust their opinion, or they know you and they know what you might like, yeah, you can consider it. But if not, nah. Now your $30 budget is suddenly $55, and I try to limit myself to at least one impulse buy per week, or so most of the time that's probably like the new number one that I'm checking out that week. Do I always succeed? Absolutely not. Sometimes what leads to me not succeeding is variants. Variants are where discipline goes to die. That's what I always hear, and I'm starting to see that is true. Here's my rule. If I didn't plan to buy the book, I'm not buying a variant. Sometimes that's not always the case though. Like if it's for artists that I love or artists that I love following, then I might buy a variant. If it's for a title that they're doing that I don't really read, I might still buy the variant because I love to support. I support, my favorites out there. Support your faves, guys. That's what you need to do in the industry. Support your faves. But keeping that going, I'll grab a variant if one, I love the series. Two, the cover genuinely speaks to me, of course, or three, it's replacing the regular cover, so it's not adding to it. So, for example, when Spider-Man, Superman drop, I'm not getting the A cover. I plan on getting the Sanford Green cover, and that's gonna be the one I go with. Also, I'm not chasing ratios anymore. I had to learn that one the hard way. I love 616 comics. I love getting on their site and seeing things. I might still do it from time to time, but not doing it for every book, every new title issue that come out will save you some money, big time. But speaking on the topic of saving you some money, that's when I decide what I skip and why. Just because something is hot doesn't mean I need it. I skip books when I'm not reading a series or I'm not buying it because Twitter told me to, like I was explaining earlier, just because that guy's on there just freaking yelling at the masses, whoever will listen. "Oh yeah, get this book. This is new number one, this, and this, that's it." Yeah, let it go on one and out the other. Or it's a number one with no interest for me. Of course, there's always new number ones every week. But if it genuinely doesn't catch your eyes, generally not interested you, then don't grab it. Don't let FOMO take you, because FOMO is real in this hobby, but so is regret. And FOMO goes with the collector mentality, because at the end of the day, I collect for me. I used to feel like I was missing out if I didn't grab everything. Now I rather have fewer books I love than a stack I just don't care about. And I was kind of going in that direction for a while there, but then we reeled back in. We remember why are we doing this in the first place. For the stories. If I'm not reading the stories, then I'm just buying. I'm just basically being a consumer. Your collection should reflect your tastes and not the algorithms. Now I want to hear from y'all. What's your weekly New Comic Book Day budget? Do you stick to a pull list or do you wing it every week? And what's one type of comic that always breaks your budget? Drop it in the comments below. I read them all, as y'all can see. I read every comment. If you enjoy Comic Talk like this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Remember, collect what you love, not what you're told to. Peace.